Alright guys, welcome back. So I got ahead of myself, so I wasn't filming. But there it is. Bam. Well, it's in there, but it's not mounted. The transmission's not mounted either. So basically, as of right now, I mean it fits in here perfectly, right? So everything's good. Except, so I looked up a couple of forums or whatever, and try to look it up, and I really couldn't find anything that told me exactly if I have to beat the firewall or not. A bunch of people did, but then some didn't because they made their own little. Well, one was they had a different transmission on there. Was it a 300ZX transmission, Z32? But anyways, so it seems like I'm going to have to beat it. See, get in there. Well, can't really tell. But I mean, in some spots it looks like there's room. Oops. As you can see back there, that good or not, I can see it. But I mean, so maybe there's like 2 inches back there still. So I'm not exactly sure where it's hung up on. It's not going back anymore. Let me see. The engine is tilted. See, so the front is up higher. So maybe that's why it's hitting back here. We'll see right there. That corner right there is hitting. But I feel like if I lift the transmission up, right? So it lifts the back up. But when I lift the back up, then it gets the transfer case gets caught up on this dumb piece in the back. So it's back and forth, back and forth. But if I was to leave it on where it's at right now, which is I mean it's sitting good at me, it's not hitting. And here's the transmission mount. Well, I mean the motor mount. So it's really close. See, like it's basically on there. But I did have to move the bracket some. Can't really tell. Let me get some light. I had to move the bracket forward. Where I told you that you can move you can see it through here better. Where you can move that bracket forward and back. So that's what I did down there. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see it kinda. But that's basically what I did. I just moved the bracket forward, and oh, there we go. See, and it has holes in it, and they're everything, so bolt up, except for the little middle piece that holds it. I have to drill that in if I leave it there. But I'm not, because I'm trying to get the whole rear end matched up first, like the transmission and stuff like that. So if I left it there, that would sit perfectly with that mount. But the other one, obviously, it's not. Even on the forums and stuff, it said they made their own little junk for this one. This one's like completely off. But see, the transmission as it sits right now, it's okay. So this is the transmission, bell housings, clears. We're going back. Here's the transfer case right here, and I'm holding it right there. Drive shaft's in there. I wasn't able to take it off in the back, like I said earlier, so it's in there. It's with splined in and everything, so it's all good. Let's see. So those 2 holes right there, right there. Anyways, those 2 holes right there, that's where the transmission mount goes. which is right here. So it's off by maybe two inches or so. The whole thing has to come back some. Probably can't show you up there, but up there looks like, you know, there's more than enough clearance. If it'll focus, probably not. But there's more than enough space up there still. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. If anything, I probably just will go ahead and take it out and put some Sharpie or marker or something, some paint on the back of the engine and see where it touches. Well, maybe you can't see through here. But yeah, well, it's good if it's lifted too, because I mean, you got, look at all this starter, oil filter. It's gonna be awesome. But let's see. Yeah, that's basically the only issue I got right now so far. If anything, I'm gonna try to lower it on that mount that's there supposedly. But also, go ahead and show you guys right here. This is the oil pan. This is the the steering. See, for the steering, and it hits right there. If I lower it on that mount that's right there, it'll hit right here. So even if I decide to use that, I'm gonna have to put some kind of spacers or something, like washers or anything, to lift it up some so it won't hit right here. But yeah, that's basically it. Besides that, it's going pretty good so far. Let's see. Yeah, I think where the main issue is this back here. But I'm not sure. Well, there's also the that one hose, the coolant one. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. The one that goes behind the engine, the one I said I want to get rid of. That's probably the one that's actually messing it back there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull the engine back forward a bit, and then start pounding it. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Also, right here for the exhaust, there's no way that one exhaust I have is gonna fit there. That turbo elbow thing, I doubt it's gonna fit in there. So that's gonna be, I'm probably gonna have to pound that in too. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and try to situate the engine. That way I can move on to something else. See, it's pretty close right there too. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out a little bit and just start pounding it. Alright, so hinge is back out. I left the transmission in. I pounded the firewall. Let's see, let me go around. So there was still not enough room. I mean, I pushed the engine, transmission, everything back as far as I could, and I still couldn't. So I pounded the firewall right there. Basically, those white marks right there is where I painted to where, you know, I saw that it was hitting kinda, sorta, but it doesn't even matter. Like, this whole thing's gonna have to go in way more. You probably can't really tell where, well, maybe kinda right there. I already beat it pretty good right there, and it was still rubbing, so this is gonna have to go in way more. And I'm probably just gonna go ahead and pound it right there too. Let's see, like right here in this area, because this is where the exhaust is gonna go, and I know it was hitting already, so Probably all this. Well, we can't really tell, but yeah, all this right here. If anything, I think the easiest thing would be just to cut it off. Like literally just cut the firewall and then, you know, patch it back up, you know, just something, you know, but I'm just gonna keep pounding it. So besides that, I mean, it's pretty good, but I think I have to pound it more than the normal, because like I said, like this hose right here, I mean, look how much is coming off of from the engine. If anything, I just cut it back here and then try to flare it back here and then put the hose all over here. But then, and then I also got this dumb piece right here where it goes back this way, and it is gonna be winter, so I need heat. And if not, I just cut it right here and, you know, loop it. I still might cut it here anyways, and then just get some kind of adapter or something where that has two outlets, one for the heater and then a little one for the hose. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe that's be the best thing, because it does protrude, you know, see, so that's making it worse as it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep pounding it. Hopefully I'm gonna keep pounding it. Transmission is super heavy, so I'm not gonna take it off. Let's see, I'm going to okay, so I'm gonna just push the transmission back, and then that way I could keep lowering and putting on the engine or whatever, and that's basically it. Try and error until I'm done. So I'm gonna keep pushing that back. I basically drop the transmission, but not really, because it's gonna be hard to put it back on. So just push it back as far as I can to where it won't interfere with the engine, and that's gonna be it. So I guess that's it. Let me go ahead and do it. Alright, so I'm tired. I pounded it already. Well, I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's pretty deep in there now. I don't know how good you can tell, but right here is like where it used to be, and that's already, you know, so it's a pretty big difference. But it's still hitting. I brought the transmission forward, that way I could check it with that transmission. It's still hitting. So what I'm gonna do now is and then there's some spots too, things like right here somewhere, and like right here, where I mean I'm hitting it hard and it's not even twitching, it's not even doing anything. But if anything, I'm just gonna keep going ahead and pounding right here, especially right here where the line is, and in these corners right here, and right here where these suckers are at. That'd be where this is at, and this one right here, and that's about it. See, so basically it's like this whole little piece right here. See, the transmission mounts right here, and this whole little section is extra. See? But anyways, I'm gonna just keep pounding it. I've been hitting it with that little thing, but I found me an actual big old axe thing with the hammerhead on the other side, so I'm gonna use that. Hopefully I can get it through with this one. If not, then I'm just cut it. I mean, it's cut it and then not necessarily weld it back, but just little welds just to hold it on there, or rivets, and then some glue or something. But yeah, so far so good, I guess. Here we go. I'm gonna hit it more. Hey, what's up, guys? So This is another little update, I guess. It's been 2 3 weeks, 2 weeks maybe. Let's say two, so it won't look too bad. So anyways, I still haven't been able to get the SR mounted up. You know, I haven't messed with the wiring, haven't done nothing. I'm having issues mounting it. Well, I'll just show you guys while so, I mean, so it's in there, right? You know, there's no tension on the, see, it's basically on the mount already. But, you can see right there, I don't have the lower oil pan. I had to take it off, so it can even kind of sit right. I don't know if you can see. It's basically almost touching the steering right there. Let's see. So basically, my issue right now is the oil pan. I'm gonna have to make something because there's no way that it's gonna work the way it is right now. It's basically like that much clearance without the oil pan, that lower oil pan on. So I'm gonna have to do that rear sump thing, whatever. So that's that for sure. You could tell. Well, yeah, you could tell. You see how the engine's sitting? Like just straight down like that. Like, you know, I'm not. The ones I was looking up basically said that it mounted up perfectly with the right hand side mount, and this one does. Like, it's already on the mount, which is it's already in the mount, which is right there. It's a little off, like an inch, 2 inches off, but it's basically on there already. I just don't like how the angle it's sitting. I don't know if it's supposed to sit like that or what, but I think these mounts are too tall or something. But okay, so that's basically the issue. The issue right now is the oil pan won't sit. I need an oil pan for the with the rear sump, because that's hitting already. That's not gonna work. I thought about where's the oil pan? Oh, right here. I thought about cutting it up. There's the drain plug. Thought about cutting up this whole section on this side, and, you know, making it flat and square. You know, so I'd have this whole side empty. But it's not gonna work because the pickup tube sits on that side. So that was a no-go. See, it sits towards the back side, so I can cut off a piece, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna need more than a piece. You see the pickup tube, and there's the steering. So that's the issue, and the steering is like an inch clearance right there. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a rear pickup thing, the whole thing. So that's that. And like I said, the engine's sitting too crooked for me personally, but I'm not sure if, besides, you know, the oil, well, it's gonna be a rear sump, so the oil's gonna be in the back, the pickup's gonna be in the back, but that's just too leaning. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna have to look some up and see how they sit, because that's. But yeah, but I was thinking if I lower it with the mounts some, then I'm gonna hit, obviously. So I am gonna have to come up with something else, which is the rear sump, and then I'll lower this some, but I'm not sure how that would affect the rest. Let me show you the transmission back here. Oops. Okay. Well, alright, so there's where the transmission mounts. Remember, I took it off from right here, from the bolts right here, because I couldn't take it off from the mount, and the bolt slips inside right here, literally. So it's like an inch off. So that's that. But I have it lifted right now with the jack, right? So if I lower it, it pushes the transmission down and forward, which, you know, lifts the engine up more from the front. So I'm not 100% sure what's exactly going on. I think the the mounts in the front are too tall still. So this is my transmission. Here's the thingy-majiggers. And look at the drive shaft. It's like at an angle already. Oh, there you go. See, it's already kind of at an angle. We probably can't really tell, but it's at an angle. It's like it has to be up more or something, which lowering the front will raise this side up. But like I said, so my plan for right now is basically go ahead and try to bolt this up. You know, I'm gonna have to force it basically, but I'm gonna bolt it up right here, which is on the mount right there, so it can sit, so everything back here will be perfectly. And that's the whole thing I'm trying to keep, you know, everything from the bell housing back how it's supposed to be, you know, normal, and if you have to mess with anything, because I think it's the Frontiers that have a longer drive shaft, and I could have used that, you know. If anything, I could probably do that, but then I'd have to do something with here so it can bolt up right, because it's not bolting up right now. So I think that is my issue, just the mounts being too tall or something. But I really don't see another way. And I did read a post maybe 2-3 days ago where Frontier mounts are taller, I think. So maybe I'm gonna try to find some other different mounts that are shorter and they'll lower it more. Or if anything, the top pieces right here, I don't know how well you can tell, but like the metal pieces that are on top of the mount, these are already busted off, so I mean they'll slide right off. So what I could do is go down here and cut the rubber some, like in half, and see how it sits then. And then, you know, going from that, I could even make my own mounts. You know, just use some polyurethane thingy majiggers or whatever. But that's it. Besides oil pan, which is the main thing basically, and the way it sits, everything else is good. And back there is clearance now, like an inch or half an inch, but there's clearance, so maybe that's the half inch I need right here to push it back some, but not 100% sure. See, I figure if I push it back some and lift the back, I don't know, I don't even know right now. But anyways, that's basically where I'm at. They do have a CRX, I think it is, oil pan, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go with that because it's a mid oil pan, and well, you can kind of tell through there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, see, there's the oil pan all the way to the back. There's the back of the oil pan back there, and that black piece right there, if it'll focus, is the for the axle, for the forward drive, and it's pretty close to the oil pan as it is. You can see it better through here. Yeah, there it is. So see how close it is to the oil pan already. And when I was looking at the CRX oil pan, it's not really a rear, it's like a mid oil pan, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work either. So it's gonna have to be rear, like straight up rear. So that's about it. That's a little update right quick. Alright, well, peace out. Check out the next video.